What's going on, everyone? Sponsor Jamini here, back here with another video. Today we are doing only charts, so we are going to be looking at the charts of interest for the week of 8th to the 12th of November 2021. So what's on the menu here today? We're going to be checking out Bitcoin, and then we're going to look at Euro USD, and we're going to look at I forgot another one here. I forgot to write another one here. We're going to look at Euro Audi, Euro AUD, and then as well we're going to look at S&P 500, and then sorry, it's Euro NZD rather. Sorry, not Euro Audi, Euro NZD, Euro NZD. Yes, it's gonna be Euro NZD, and then we're gonna look at the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and then we're gonna check out oil, USD, and the JSE front. We're going to look at the J200, Capitec, Telecom, and as well as ShopRite. So let's jump on it now. So we saw that last week there was a huge week for on the banks side. Central banks around the world were giving out their interest rates numbers and their monetary policy statements. So none of them actually increased or cut interest rates, because they technically wait for the Federal Reserve to do something, and then they try to follow suit as well. So we saw that on Friday, the NFP number beat expectation. So that made the expectation, it beat, but it created confusion on the currency markets. But on the futures and the stock markets, the S&P 500 new hits a new all-time high, and the Nasdaq as well hit a new all-time high. The Dow as well did the same. So this week on the economic front, on Tuesday, we're going to be seeing that the Germany's new economic sentiment is going to be coming out on Tuesday, and then there's going to be the dollar PPI month on month for October, and then there's going to be another inflation number that's going to be rocking this week, the core CPI inflation number for the US as well, and initial shopping claims, crude oil inventories. As well, as we go along the week, there's going to be an Australian employment change number, and then there's another Chinese number coming out this week again, and then there's going to be other GBP in euro numbers as well. So looking at the crypto for the past week, we've seen that Bitcoin as well had moved to extreme levels, extreme levels, making new highs as well. But we've seen that it has went down in the past 7 days. It's up 1% in the past 7 days, and in the past 24 hours it is up about 2%. So if we are looking at the technical side for Bitcoin, because on the on the previous video we illustrated that there was 2 scenarios there for Bitcoin, but now what I'm seeing here on Bitcoin today, I'm seeing that price might actually reject going higher. Why am I saying this? Because there's this level that is right here, the 6200 level. Now it has become a barrier to the upside, and as well the 6100 level is also a barrier for Bitcoin to go down. So there's still 2 sentiments here for Bitcoin, an upward move, but it has to break, at least it has to start trading above the 64,000 level in order for you to actually to buy Bitcoin to go higher. So the other sentiment that I have for Bitcoin this week, it's that the bias here and the structure here, it's telling us that there was a rejection in price after it printed the new high at the 6600 level, and then price got rejected the following day, and now it has been trading below that new high. So I'm seeing that price might actually get rejected somewhere around the 62,600 level, and then price might actually start to move lower here on Bitcoin. So there is two sides of the coin, and there was another news that came out that a municipality somewhere in the US is thinking of taking I think it's in Florida if I'm not mistaken. They are thinking of taking Bitcoin as a form of payment. If somebody wants to pay some municipal bills, they will take Bitcoin as a payment. So looking at Euro USD, while we still at it, so we saw that the dollar actually, the dollar was strong the whole of last week. It was strong the whole of last week, but now I'm seeing that they might be some support here on this level that is right here. We saw that on Friday price tried to break through this level, but it didn't. It's the 1.130 1.15 30 level. So we might see Euro USD actually maybe trying to bounce off higher, maybe trying to come back to retest this level that is right here, to retest this zone that is right here at the top. Maybe it would find some momentum here again to perhaps maybe to go down even more. But you might see maybe doing something like this and then fetching some orders, uh, on this zone here, and then maybe euro dollar will actually try to go down as well. So the next pair we need to look at is the SPX USD. So on the S&P front, we saw that the S&P hit a new all-time high on Friday, but immediately rejected that new high. We saw that it rejected that new high minutes, or let's say yes, minutes after it made that new high. If you can see here on the 4-hour chart, it did that new high when the NFP number came out. Uh, it did the new high when the NFP number came out, and then it immediately rejected that new high, and then sellers came through, or it was profit taking rather, if I can say it, at the 4,720 level, and then price started to go lower. So, and it was respecting the upper band of this channel that we are seeing here. So we might see price coming back down maybe to this level that is right here, because it once left and then it retested it once. Maybe it can come back down to retest the 45.38 level, and then maybe it will decide maybe to come back to the lower band of the trend line, or it can bounce back, find momentum, and even go higher. So the story of the Nasdaq is almost similar as well. So the story of the Nasdaq again is almost similar. Here we saw that it blasted off from this zone here, and then it moved significantly higher, and then also it made this shooting star candle that is right there. This is a doji candlestick that is right there on the daily time frame. So if it starts trading above the doji, perhaps price will actually go higher, but you might see price actually moving lower back again, maybe to somewhere around this zone that is right here. So this level that is right here, I'm thinking it is the I'm thinking it is the 1500s. It is the 15700s level. Yes, if I can be precise, it's the 15700 level. Price maybe can come back down to retest the 15700 level here, and then maybe if it comes back here from here, maybe it will bounce and then maybe move higher from there. So the story of oil as well, US oil. So the story of oil, we saw that oil broke out of this a bullish flag pattern and then started to move higher. And when it started to move higher, it broke out this previous high and then it never retested it after the breakout. So it was the first time back coming back up. So we might see some more bullish action for oil around the world. And I saw a story that's about Biden not wanting to open up a pipeline in the US that was closed. So maybe if Biden can open up that pipeline and not take some rules from OPEC, we might see oil prices moving down lower. But the demand for oil, I think, is very high. So it might actually go high to the 89 barrel $89 per barrel, or even as high as $95 per barrel. So looking at USD ZAR, so the story of USD ZAR has been accelerated by some local news and also by some outside fundamental news that have been happening around the world, especially the US interest rates and also the NFP that came out on Friday, plus the official election results that came out on Friday. So we might see USDs are coming down to the 1470 level, even as low as the 1450, 1449 level. So we might see the rand actually strengthening towards the course of this week, maybe because of dollar weakness that we saw on Euro USD. Euro USD, if Euro USD goes up, perhaps USDs might go down and the rand might actually be stronger this week. So we might see these are really stronger perhaps this week. So looking at the JSE front, we said we're going to look at the J200, Capitec, and J200, Capitec, Telkom, and Shoprite. So let us check them out. So on the top 40, okay, the top 40 is currently trading at a very critical level itself. Now we saw that on Thursday, price actually rejected got rejected there at the zone. Now maybe we might see the top 40 trading lower this week, maybe coming back to bounce here on this zone. If this zone doesn't hold, maybe it can do something like this. But if this zone doesn't hold, maybe we might see price actually doing something like this, and then maybe again something like this, and then maybe price might actually go even lower. So it makes a little sense to draw it like this technically, but on the fundamental side, there's a lot of things happening here in South Africa. So maybe on the technical side, this makes a little sense, because as well I also illustrated the past few weeks that there might be a death cross that actually happened a few months ago when the corona crisis started. So the next one that we need to look at is Capitec. Capitec is CPI. So Capitec, we might see Capitec actually pushing higher this week, maybe reaching the 1,778 level. So since on Friday it closed at the 1,082 level, 1,800 and 1,825 level rather. So we might see it actually maybe pushing even a bit more higher, or price can get rejected at this level and then start go low, but we might see it actually moving high. So looking at Telcom, we said Telcom, it's TKG if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Telcom. Okay, Telcom has broken out of this box range now. So we did an analysis a few weeks back that Telcom might break out of the box range. So it has broken out of the box range, which is wonderful and beautiful. So we might see it coming back to retest the high of the box range, the 50 rand mark, and then price might actually start to move even higher to as high as 81 bucks. So Telecom, I think it's just a buy this week. And the last one, it was Shoprite, SPH. It's SHP. And Shoprite as well closed off with a strong bullish candle the previous week. So we might see price actually breaking out of this zone right here. It's the 195 level. So it might push higher and then retest and then push as high as the 274 level. So I almost forgot this one, the Euro NZD. Euro NZD. So the forex guys would have loved me to look at this one. UNZT, I think it was a 4-hour chart. Okay, so Euro NZT, this is the structure that might actually happen here on Euro NZT, and price is actually bouncing off here. Maybe it can come back to the 16 to the 1.6 32 level, and then it should come back and retest this zone here, and then maybe price will shoot up, retest, and then go higher. Remember, this is a 4-hour chart. This may take actually longer to play out. So yeah, so those are the charts that we are looking at this week now. So guys, trading requires a lot of strength when it comes to mental health, and also a lot of emotional intelligence. So if we cannot control our emotions, the markets will keep on throwing us left and right. Emotional intelligence, otherwise known as emotional EQ, rather, is the ability to understand or manage your own emotions in a positive way, to relieve stress, communicate efficiently, emphasize with others, and overcome challenges and diffuse conflicts as well. So guys, our premium channels is 250, and then for both forex and stocks is 450. You can contact us on any of our platforms. On TradingView, it's Mo underscore Lamini, and then I'm more active on Twitter as Mo underscore Lamini. So guys, trading high leverage products requires it involves a significant level of risk. You cannot trade money you cannot afford to lose. Do not trade money that you have to pay rent next week. So it's just like that. So thank you guys. I'll definitely see you on the next video. Thanks.